Elon Musk is optimistic about XRP. He has hinted at better times on Twitter and has even officially offered Ripple Labs more than $25 billion, 0 cents, to buy them out, which would include all of the XRP they hold in escrow, which is worth more than $50 billion, 0 cents. And this comes at a very important time, as the CEO of Ripple says that they are working very closely with Elon Musk. All of this is happening, but what we can see is that Brad Curlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, and Elon Musk, CEO of the richest man in the world who owns Tesla, SpaceX, and now X or Twitter, are very close. There's no doubt that this is happening right now, and over $600 billion, 0 cents, is about to start moving into XRP. This is true for many institutions, but Elon Musk is going to put more than $104 billion, 0 cents, into XRP by himself. This is because Ripple Labs and X Payments have formed a big partnership. There are billions of dollars pouring into XRP, and the price could go over $600, 0 cents per XRP in the next 5 days or so. Before we start this movie, I want to let you know that we're working with Uphold to give up to $100, 0 cents, to everyone who watches it. To do it, just sign up, and I'll use the link in the description to get it and make a deal. Just like share and subscribe, not much else to do. It only takes 5 minutes, and I really think you should do it. It's free money. So let's go back to the movie. Over the last few days, a huge statement has been coming out. It's possible for XRP to reach $27.91 in 2 days, $144.81 in 5 days, and $3,542, 0 cents per XRP in an absolute matter of months. Everything is taking place right in front of our eyes and very quickly. We're seeing events that cost billions or even trillions of dollars. RealFi is actually tokenizing real estate on the XRP system, which is what we mostly talked about in this video. It just so happens that these top analysts just said that $144.81 in XRP will be used to tokenize real estate by RealFi, and we just told everyone that testing for real estate tokenization on the XRP system will begin in the next few days. Our team is going to do a pressure test to make sure that more than $654.390 billion, 0 cents can be added to the XRP system. Once more, we're going to stress something very important, so pay close attention. A bunch of small, high-value test transfers will be used to do this. Here's where XRP price mistakes happen. It has been right in front of our eyes many times, $50, 0 cents for every XRP on Gemini. It all happened because of these bugs and test runs, where huge amounts of money were sent in small transactions. This made the price of XRP skyrocket because there wasn't enough supply and there was a huge demand, and this is going to happen. According to their announcement, we will also try the real token built on the XRP ledger to see how fast and useful it is before the official launch. RealFi has also started talking to a number of institutions about supporting the acceptance of both Real and XRP as payment choices. $654.390 billion, 0 cents is being added to the XRP rec. They still say that $10,000, 0 cents can't be worth XRP. Yes, it can. Ripple's CEO, CFO, and even co-founder have said that XRP was made for $10,000, 0 cents and needs to be able to grow to support 7.5 billion people. Just look at what it's doing now. Also, the US Treasury has talked about XRP and given almost straight hints about it. When we talk about XRP, we're talking about the fact that it is currently the most popular cryptocurrency in the United States. That money is part of the $60 billion, 0 cents crypto reserve, which will have Bitcoin, XRP, and a few other American-based cryptocurrencies in it. That road is being led by XRP. Ripple is also a big partner of the US Federal Reserve, the US Treasury, and the US government. In fact, one of the top 48 or 46 Treasury officials has signed a $100, 0 cents bill. Rosie Rios works for Ripple Labs. Once more, this shows how closely connected Ripple is to the US government. But pay attention to this. It says the US is investing a lot in digital assets. It's not enough to just pass the stablecoin bill. They're going to use XRP, and most of that $68 billion, 0 cents blockchain wave will be Bitcoin and XRP. Please pay close attention to this because I believe it is very important and it supports our point of $10,000, 0 cents per XRP. In the short term, XRP could go up to $27.91 in the next 2 days and over $144.81 in 5 days. thanks to RealFi's work to tokenize real estate. And I'll go over my plan again. You keep up with RealFi because it's clear that this will be very strong. You will be able to make a lot of money if you can take advantage of both the RealFi token and the Real token once they go live. But once more, I'm not a business expert. Let's play the movie. Out at sea, we want to make sure that digital assets, especially stablecoins, are regulated and checked for money laundering and other crimes in the US to the highest levels. I've also seen estimates that stable coins could make people want to buy US treasuries and treasury bills in the short run. That number is probably around 300 billion right now to give you an idea. Digital goods are very important to us. That's right, our movie is now about XRP. If you pay close attention, you can see that what Elon Musk says about XRP is very positive. I know I can't talk about a certain cryptocurrency, but, I do believe that this kind of cryptocurrency is an interesting and likely useful defense against a rule that is centralized. You should know that this is not a support or disapproval of XRP, but I do believe that crypto by its very nature lets people be free. In general, this means that Elon Musk and Rebel Labs are very close to announcing a large-scale agreement. There will be billions of dollars pumped into this relationship. It won't just be Elon Musk either. Institutions are going to start to join in, no matter if it's BlackRock, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, or even a company like Real5. They are all building on the XRP system, tokenizing assets on it, and using it as a real way to send and settle payments. In fact, the Usain Whale Insider just recently said that the Dubai Land Department is working with Control Alt on a new project to turn real estate into XRP tokens. Ripple also tweeted, Ripple is proud to be a part of the global movement to tokenize the $654,390 billion 0 cents real estate market onto the XRP ledger. Ripple has also been trying to buy Circle USDC in secret, which would add an extra $61,100 million 0 cents to the XRP system. The report is here. USDC is the digital dollar. XRP buys Circle in a quiet way. Right now, we're also seeing a huge change in the way money works. People like Donald Trump, who is president of the United States, have said things like, I want crypto. Coins like XRP are important because China will take the lead if we don't. This is, in fact, a valid problem. There are a lot of people who say XRP will be worth $10,000 0 cents. And the truth is that a lot of countries are moving toward crypto, and crypto is going into those countries. Dubai is the best example of this. An awful lot of Bitcoin companies left the United States because of it, into Dubai, based on the idea that the US wasn't ready to adopt crypto. In other words, this change is taking place right now. For example, the pro-Bitcoin Center at Ripple costs had to stop a meeting and pay to